Hello there! Welcome back to Corpse Factory. We're in a I was gonna say we're in a book. No, we're in a library, and was looking for something to read. Now we're just back at the chair. I take a seat and simply browse through my noise feed on my phone. A few photos of acquaintances, co- and comments on the weather, and a short and easy on human rights. A short essay on human rights. Even a poem written in poor broken English. Trash. All of it. I used to love the inside look at other people's lives. I lived for it. I lived for it. I thrived on it. I used to be aroused at the smallest glimpses inside somebody else's life. I couldn't go more than a few hours without browsing noise. But now, something is different. Something inside me has changed. I want to say that I've recently become a cynical, jaded, but the that wouldn't be accurate. I've been this way as long as I can remember. The appeal of voyeurism just isn't there anymore. My growing ability to manipulate the lives of and deaths of other people has ruined any pleasure I once gleaned from simply spying on them. I need more people to die. Maybe then I'll find satisfaction. Essentially. Who knows? Realize. I lean back in the chair and fold my arms across my chest. My foot taps against the carpet floor. Immediately. Yeah, I won't find comfort in this library. I won't find relaxation. I'll only find whatever elusive feeling I'm looking for once Corpse Girl's work is complete. I can't rest yet. Not now that things are beginning to escalate. I could be or whatever that word is, orchestrating the deaths of 3 people right now. The 2 women that had their deaths requested that same time as Emmy, and my very own sister, Yuriko. People are counting on me. People are counting on Corpse Girl to deliver their judgment. I hoist the strap of my handbag over my shoulder and stand up. It's time for Corpse Girl to unshear in a new era of human suffering. And this is where we start to get concerned. And on a Monday.
A bizarre string of similar deaths in Tokyo over the weekend have left police and detectives completely baffled. We have Chief Detective Fujikawa at the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department in the studio today to discuss the events. According to eyewitness reports, a young woman plummeted to her death from an apartment building on Saturday morning. 2 other women suffered a similar fate in different locations late on Sunday night. Police have not yet released information on the identities of the young women. Would you care to share your thoughts, Detective Fujikawa?
We cannot rule out the possibility of homicide in these cases. Police recovered additional bodies at the site of each death. In each instance, a look-alike corpse matching the appearance of the victim was found. This cannot be mere coincidence. I believe that a single perpetrator is behind the deaths of all three women. Leaving a look-alike corpse at the scene of each crime seems to be some sort of psychotic calling card. It's clear that the death of each victim was premeditated.
Okay. So what's gonna happen?
In cases like these, the perpetrator is often looking to be caught, even if only subconsciously. It won't take long to track them down. Once forensic analysis reveals the identities of the look-alike corpses, we will be able to uncover how and where they were obtained.
But there's an obvious problem. If they find... Now when I think about it, our three troublemakers will most likely not really think this part through for an obvious reason. Because if they find the core, what the bodies were, they could source it back to the to the hospital, and then now they lost access to it.
We will bring the perpetrator to justice.
Oh, they just screwed over
Police are urging
One
citizens to
person.
be cautious in the coming weeks. If you see anyone behaving suspiciously, please call the following number.
Damn, this shit's really starting to blow up.
Now it's time to be very fucking cautious.
Yeah, it's about time.
3 deaths in 1 weekend. Corpse Girl is on fire.
She couldn't have done it without you and Kojiro. So, thanks. I know those corpse deliveries yesterday were rather last minute.
No problem. Had nothing better to do anyway.
Fair.
I've still got one victim ready to conquer, but I'm not sure when to go through with it.
What's the issue?
It's someone I know.
So? Didn't bother you when we stuck it to that Emmy chick.
Yeah, but this is a different person.
This is a little different. It's my sister.
Yo, hold up. You've got a sister?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yuriko. She's older than me.
Shit. And like, someone requested her death through Corpse Girl's website?
Seems like it.
Okay, you two are also talking when other people are around. You should be extremely cautious about this.
Jeez. What are the chances?
I'm wondering the same thing.
Well, think it over a bit longer. You might want to lay low for a while anyway. Sounds like Shinya's dad is all over this case.
Sorry? Shinya's dad?
That detective guy, Fujikawa.
What? He's Shinya's dad?
Yep, friggin' scary guy. Had an awkward dinner with him and Shinya a while back.
Should.
Wow. You know, I met him once before.
You did?
He certainly was intimidating. But don't worry, we only met by chance. Had nothing to do with Corpse Girl.
Perfect. I made it slightly easier.
Alright. As long as he doesn't know your identity, you should be fine. Still, what's your next move?
I'll think over what to do about my sister for a little longer. But as soon as more requests come through the website, I'm going to fulfill them. I don't have the luxury of time. I can't just lay low like you said.
Sheesh, when did you grow a pair?
Well, when you're trying to meet a quota, a little hard.
I'm serious. I'm tired of lagging behind. Corpse Girl is on a winning streak now. It's up to me to keep it going.
Okay. Well, just let me know when you need me.
Thanks. I will.
Well, back to work or whatever.
Fair enough. I turn back to my computer after Tomoe leaves. 3 deaths in 1 weekend. Corpse Girl truly is on top of her game. It was a bit of hard work, but in the end, I managed to pull through. Thanks to a bit of luck, of course. Yesterday, after returning home from the library, I had a sudden burst of inspiration. I ran a reverse image search of the photos on 2 women that were submitted to Corpse Girl's website. It's pretty easy to locate their noise profiles thanks to that. Perfect. I was kind of shocked when I saw that we all shared two mutual friends on Noise. Emi Katsuno and Yuriko Kurosawa. A bit of a digging through their profiles revealed their names to be Fuyumi Amino and Manami Sachiko. They both worked at the same store as Emmy and my sister. It shocked me that all of these requests must be somehow related. But that doesn't matter so much. Tracking down Amino and Sachiko's address wasn't as difficult as I'd feared. I contacted Tomoe and she told me she was familiar with that store they worked at. She volunteered to head over there and see if she could access the employee records. Apparently, the whole job was so easy that she managed to walk in and out 3 minutes flat. She said that none of the staff even batted an eyelid as she walked in, and she simply strided into the back room, rummaged through the filing cabinet, and snapped a photo of the employee contact sheet. How was that? They had fucking shit security. With that information, our disposal, nothing stood in our way of delivering look-alike corpses to their homes. A few hours shared between the morgue and the factory, and it was done. Both Amino and Sachiko killed themselves within an hour of each other. So far, the kill rate of delivering a photo and then the corpse is 100%. Of course, you only got like 3, so you're good. I can only imagine the thoughts that must go through somebody's mind when they are faced with their own corpse. The looming dread, hopelessness, and fear of inevitability have proven to be so overwhelming that suicide becomes the only viable option. Because of this development, I finally ruled out the possibility of Corpse Girl's victims being murdered by some mysterious stranger. Perfect. I only ever invited that theory due to the strange conclusion in which Ruri Hatano died. After all, she was hung from a scarecrow in an uncannily similar fashion to the corpse photo I invited for her. None of the other victims' deaths since then have made me truly suspect the other party could be involved. All of them have clearly been suicides, or in the case of Echi Honda, coincidental accidents. Kotami Ida's death was an outlier since she was likely killed out of self-defense. Oh, that was pretty obvious. I'm about to 90% certain that Corpse Girl's power lies in the ability of convincing victims to their end. Oh, to end their own lives. There's no third-party murderer acting on her behalf. And I've begun to suspect that the power I've held in this archaic force is not some supernatural art. It's not witchcraft or sorcery or some holy power bestowed upon me from on high. The power Corpse Girl holds is simply determined grit, resolve. My will to end lives is what drives me to craft convincing corpse photos, and deliver look-alike cadavers. That in itself is enough to act as a knife twisting in a victim's side. It's enough to compel those weak of heart and weak of mind to their end of their lives. If that's all my power ends up being, I'm happy. I'm happy that I can be the instrument to deliver Corpse Girl's justice, regardless of whether it's through mundane or mysterious methods. And from here, I think it's the best time to get in the episode here. I don't want the episode to get too long, because it's happened before. So, I hope all you guys have a great, wonderful time and a great day too. Like question? What the heck I'm gonna do? So I'll see you guys next time.